Good afternoon. Welcome to the 2021 Graduation Commencement Ceremony for Ohio Connections Academy. My name is Deanne Anderson, and I am one of the 12th grade high school counselors, and it is an honor to welcome you to our 2021 virtual graduation ceremony. At this time, I would like to introduce the following graduates. Our salutatorian, Connor Kuntz, Jamie Litton, entering the United States Army, Robert Miller Jr., entering the United States Navy. Unfortunately, Robert was unable to join us today. DeShonda Simmons, entering the United States Army National Guard, and Ezekiel Taylor, entering the United States Army. Please stand as they lead us in the Pledge of Allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States
and to the republic for which it stands,
one nation under God, indivisible,
with liberty and justice for all.
Please remain standing for the national anthem sung by OCA 2021 graduate Bailey Young.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose what stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Thank you to Connor, Jamie, Robert, DeShonda, and Ezekiel for leading our pledge, and to Bailey Young for the amazing job on the anthem. Today we are here to celebrate our diverse and unified community at Ohio Connections Academy. Teachers, students, family members, and many special guests from all over the state of Ohio have gathered to celebrate the Ohio Connections Academy class of 2021. Graduates, each one of you has a unique story as to why you chose OCA. You come from different backgrounds and took various pathways on your journey to high school graduation. The connection you share is that each of you decided to finish your high school journey with Ohio Connections Academy. You came to Ohio Connections Academy with the expectation that you would be prepared for the future. You wanted a school that provided a team approach and high-quality education. Together, we have created an environment where our graduates have become productive, successful, and confident adults, empowered with the skills needed to prosper in a changing world. The 2021 OCA graduates should feel pride, elation, and maybe relief, as well as a bit of sadness. However, let us remember that you are embarking on an even greater adventure after graduation. We are proud of the class of 2021 and know that we have many outstanding students who achieved academic and personal success. Many of our students will be entering the workforce after graduation or are already working. Some will be attending career technology schools to further their profession in the trades. Some will become enrolled in 2-year or 4-year colleges. The class of 2021 has been awarded over $1 million in scholarships for higher education. In your program, you can see a list of all of the various schools where students have been accepted. Many of our students will be embarking on a future in the different branches of the armed forces. We want to honor and thank you for your commitment to serving our country. At this time, we would also like to take a moment to honor our military service men and women. We would like to acknowledge all active duty military service members, National Guard, reservists, and veterans in our OCA families, and thank you for your service and commitment. 16 years ago, Ohio Connections Academy began with 4 faculty members and 125 students, and this year we proudly graduate 425 seniors. We congratulate all of you on your hard work. We are excited to celebrate each of you today. I would now like to introduce our school leader, Marie Hanna.
Thank you. Welcome, family, students, and staff. I am Marie Hanna, the Superintendent of Ohio Connections Academy. I would like to congratulate the graduating class of 2021 on this wonderful accomplishment. We are so proud of all that you've achieved in the class of 21 and all you have overcome during this unprecedented time. I would especially like to congratulate Valedictorian Leah Runkle, who earned 2 associate's degrees through the College Credit Plus program and will be entering the workforce after graduation. And the salutatorian, Connor Kuntz, who will be attending the University of Dayton after graduation. I would like to also thank our board members, Gene Schuster, President, Ohio Connections Academy Board of Directors, Bonnie Smith, Secretary, Ohio Connections Academy Board of Directors, Tom Wolf, Treasurer, Ohio Connections Academy Board of Directors, Rachel Barron, Ohio Connections Academy Board of Directors, and Dr. James Olive, Ohio Connections Academy Board of Directors. Now, I would like to welcome the NHS Student Council President and 2021 graduate, Hallie Osborne.
Thank you, Marie. At this time, I have the special honor of introducing our keynote speaker for today's ceremony, Hannah Boggs. When Hannah entered the 8th grade, she started to experience severe debilitating headaches that caused a loss of balance. For this very spirited, active young lady who loved to dance competitively, this wasn't something she thought she would ever experience. She lost her ability to dance, and even worse, she fell behind in school. Eventually, Hannah was diagnosed with chronic migraines and with associated vertigo. With the right medication, she was able to manage the migraine symptoms. However, Hannah needed an academic setting that gave her the flexibility to manage the illness without missing too much school. Hannah enrolled in Ohio Connections Academy in 2018 and initially found the online classroom to be very different. Navigating the online portal and managing her work was a little challenging, but the teachers were very helpful to Hannah and her parents. But Hannah's story does not end there. Through her entire experience and transition to Ohio Connections Academy, Hannah began to write a different kind of story. Throughout her youth, Hannah had an insatiable love for reading. She recalls how her 3rd grade teacher inspired her to write her own short stories, and when she became ill, she used the emotions of her experiences in her writing. Attending an online school gave Hannah the flexibility to focus more time on her writing. Over time, she pulled together some of those stories into her first novel, which was published in 2019. The book is titled Violent Delights, and Hannah describes it as a modern-day spin on Gothic horror that tells the story of a young girl with a heart condition and the extraordinary experiences she encounters. In 2020, just before she graduated from Ohio Connections Academy, Hannah published her 2nd book in the series, titled Fire and Powder. As far back as she can remember, this is what Hannah wanted to do: to be an author and one day own and operate her own bookstore to share her love of reading with others. We are honored to have Hannah with us here today to share her story with Ohio Connections Academy's class of 2021. Please welcome our special guest and keynote speaker, Hannah Boggs.
It's my pleasure to welcome students, family, faculty, and staff to Ohio Connections Academy Graduation Day 2021. Every one of you has made an impact on the students that we're honoring today. Graduates, I know that you're eager to be announced, so I'll try to keep this brief. My name is Hannah Boggs, and I am a 2020 graduate from OCA. As someone who went through a virtual graduation last year, I understand if you're feeling underwhelmed with your current celebration. Graduation is a significant milestone in a young adult's life, but because of COVID-19, we're forced to celebrate differently. In reality, the event of graduation doesn't really matter. In fact, it might be better this way because you're having a personalized celebration focused specifically on you. The main thing to get from graduation is this: you did it. You've completed high school, which is an amazing accomplishment. I know whatever you choose to do beyond this point will be great. To the families of those graduating, congratulations to you. You should know that your support over the years has made an enormous impact on the lives of these seniors. This is a given for traditional students, but families of online students deserve double the congratulations because you have helped them firsthand through the challenges of their schooling and witnessed how they've blossomed because of it. I'm sure you're very proud of your graduates as they close this chapter of their lives and prepare for the next. Graduation is one of those moments in life that defines a coming of age, the ending of an era and the beginning of the next. I'm sure many of you know what you'll be doing next. Some of you have a vision and a hope to get your way there. Some of you might not have any clue. And some of you are just amazed that you got to this point at all. Regardless, the coming times will be exciting. They'll be trying, but they'll be dependent on you, your determination, and your self-motivation. However you ended up at OCA, your lives will be made better because of it. Graduating from an online school gives you an automatic advantage for the rest of your life. You've learned accountability, keeping yourself on top of your schoolwork, and staying in contact with your teachers. You've also learned how to be resourceful. See, a lot of online learning is about teaching yourself while not being completely alone. You have people, teachers, parents, loved ones, who are always there to help, which is what makes OCA so great. The skills you've learned here will help you in every aspect of your future, be that at college or in the workplace or even scheduling your first doctor's appointment. For some of you, online school was your best option. Chronic illness or disability meant brick and mortar schooling was not ideal. This isn't to isolate the kids who attended online school out of preference, but students with illnesses are important to me because I am one of you. Up until the second semester of my sophomore year, I was an in-person student, a competition dancer, a ballerina, and a cheerleader before all of that was ripped away from me by an invisible illness. I had to quit everything, and I never felt more alone in my life. Even though I'm an introvert, I was used to being surrounded by people my age and interacting with others on a daily basis. That loss weighed heavily on me. The flexibility of online school was the best option if I wanted to graduate high school on time. Otherwise, I would have flunked out. We found OCA, and I was enrolled in the next semester. Initially, it was challenging to get the hang of things because I wasn't used to the format or being the sole person in charge of my schedule. I was worried that the teachers wouldn't understand or think my claim to chronic illness was an excuse for not turning in my work on time, something I experienced at my previous school. But they didn't. From then on, every teacher I had in those 2.5 years was totally understanding of my limitations, especially once I spoke up and told them about it. Being an online school student has and will help you exponentially into the future because it made one thing in your life a little less complicated. I mentioned that I was a competitive dancer, and I had to quit because of chronic illness. At the high point of my dance career, I was forced to quit. It crushed me, but as a close family friend once said, creative people always find a way to be creative. I always had an interest in writing, but I didn't have the time to dedicate to it until I was enrolled at OCA. Then I was able to give it some serious effort. Writing wasn't physically exhausting. It was something I could do in bed, and an easy distraction from the pain. I wound up finishing my first novel at age 16. Now I am 19, and I have 2 published books under my belt and another on the way. You can do anything you put your mind to. If you truly have a passion for something, you shouldn't give up. Maybe you won't achieve your goal in the way you thought you would. The road will likely be bumpy, and you'll fail along the way, but that's okay, because failure is an integral part of life. Without it, we wouldn't have growth. Please stick with your ambitions. They will take you far. Whether it be COVID-19 or any other obstacle life has thrown at you, don't let these things hold you back. Rise above them and use the tools that your online education has given you to push beyond. Go into the next phase of your life loud and proud, and prove to everyone that all these things that have altered your path are just bumps in the road. But most importantly, follow your dreams. Thank you for your time, and congratulations, class of 2021. You did it.
Thank you, Hannah, for your encouraging words. Good evening, graduates. I am Katie Brennan, the 11th and 12th grade assistant principal. To quote Nelson Mandela, "It always seems impossible until it's done." This past year and a half, you have experienced a once-in-a-lifetime pandemic, as well as our society grappling with issues of race and equity. As you move into the next phase of your life, know that in spite of any struggles you encounter, that nothing is impossible. Here to share some great words of support for your future endeavors is your 2021 Ohio Connections Academy valedictorian, Leah Runkle. At the start of Leah's 8th grade year, she decided that online schooling would be the best option for her, and she has loved the flexibility and opportunities it has provided. One of the opportunities she was offered was the ability to participate in the College Credit Plus program at Terra State Community College for 3 years. Through hard work, she was placed on the dean's list every semester and graduated summa cum laude with 2 associate's degrees in December of 2020. At the same time, 1 semester early, she completed her high school requirements and graduated. While the future is imminent, Leah is honored right at this moment to be the class valedictorian. Please welcome Ohio Connections Academy 2021 class valedictorian, Leah Runkle.
Welcome OCA staff, students, learning coaches, and guardians. I am honored to speak to you today. Senior year. A lot of things might come to mind when you think of a traditional senior year. Senior trips, prom and homecoming, sports events, college visits, and job shadowing. The main thing that probably comes to mind when the year comes to a close is the graduation ceremony. However, the past 2 years have been anything but normal. I think back to when I was in elementary and middle school, and all of the times that I would dream about my senior year and finally being done with school. Never once did I think that my senior year would fall during a global pandemic. COVID-19 has affected our lives in many different ways. As seniors, we did not get to experience everything traditionally. But we don't need to let that dictate how we live our lives from here on out. You may not have gotten the opportunity to job shadow or tour the campus of your dream college, but instead, these things have given us a new perspective. It doesn't mean that your many goals are unattainable, only that you will have to walk another path to achieve those goals. We have already achieved one goal today, and that is high school graduation. I would like to thank each and every one of the OCA teachers and staff that worked so hard throughout the years to get us to where we are today. I want to personally thank Adam Warnament, Heather Tracy, and Krista DeBlas. I would also like to thank my caretaker, Kathy Fitch, for all of her hard work, dedication, and support. But most importantly, I want to thank God for giving me the opportunity to go to a great school like this. Without him, I realize that none of this would be possible. Throughout my 4 years of high school, I have learned a lot of different things, as I'm sure we all have. One of the most important things that I learned was to set attainable goals. Each and every one of us have opportunities to set new goals. Everyone is going to have different goals, but the important thing is that we have them. For example, freshman year I decided I want to get all A's both semesters, and I worked very hard all year to achieve that goal. After I achieved that goal, I decided I wanted to enroll in the College Credit Plus program through OCA because I wanted to get a head start on my college. I didn't start out with a huge load going into it, but I did set goals for myself. By the end of my sophomore year, I was already well into 2 of the associate programs that the college had provided, and in December of 2020, I graduated from Terra State Community College with honors and an Associate of Applied Science as well as an Associate of Arts. As a freshman going into high school, I would have never dreamed that I would have 2 degrees before I had even finished high school. I say all of that to say this. Always set goals for yourself and work hard until you achieve those goals. Your goals are not going to be the same as mine. You might have the goal to start a business or to save up a certain amount of money. Whatever it is that you are working towards, it might seem hard now, but it is worth it in the end. While working to accomplish your goals, you may have some setbacks, uncertainties, and even failures. Starting out, I was very nervous about taking college classes in general, let alone going on campus. You might not always feel confident while setting your goals, but always work towards the goals that you set, no matter how nervous you are about it, because the experience has taught me so much and affected me in so many positive ways. It helped me to develop better social skills, as well as mentally challenging me. For example, prior to taking college classes, I was awful at public speaking. After the first semester, I found out it was a requirement for both of my degrees that I take a speech class. The thought of speaking in front of people in a setting like that made me so nervous. In fact, I put off this class until my second to last semester of college. I wasn't at all excited getting into it, but as I went, I found myself getting more comfortable talking in front of people. I set several goals around the idea of public speaking, and this experience helped me to achieve some of those goals. We are all different, and we all have different goals. We all had different schooling experiences, but we also all chose to graduate in a less traditional way. I am thankful that I live in a country where we have the freedoms to choose where we want to go to school and the educational path that we take during high school and after graduating. Some of you may move on to vocational training, the military, the workforce, college, or many other things. Even though we are all moving on to something different, we are all part of the same generation. Unfortunately, our generation has become known by many as a generation that expects things to be handed to us. Many have an entitlement mentality that says, we deserve this or we have a right to that, instead of their focus being, what can we do or how can we help? I myself am not okay with that perception of us, and I hope many of you feel the same. Ever since I was young, my dad has made it a point to teach my sisters and I how important good work ethic is, as well as being considerate of others and doing what we can to help out, and that has stuck with me. As I talked about goals, we should all have the same goal of being a good example to the generations that follow. Work hard. Be kind to one another. Be compassionate. Instead of entitlement, we should appreciate all of the opportunities that lie in front of us and all of the sacrifices that were made that allow each of us to choose our own path. And this legacy could be our greatest goal. Congratulations to my fellow graduates.
Thank you, Leah. I am Molly Heidenreich, 9th and 10th grade assistant principal, and I would like to congratulate you and the entire graduating class of 2021. We celebrate all of our graduates today on their outstanding accomplishments. We have several students graduating this year who have attended Ohio Connections Academy for much or all of their school careers. Specifically, we have 11 students who have been with us since kindergarten. We are delighted to acknowledge Ava Bosetti, Eden Bohannon, Olivia Brown, Keela Burbridge, Persephone Cottrell, Trey Fisher, Kirsten Fitch, David Schilling, Natalie Short, Sophia Vanetti, and Autumn Von Stetina. It has been an honor that these families have allowed us to serve their students throughout their entire schooling. This year, we are excited to welcome each of our seniors to the OCA family. We are proud to watch them finish strong. We are together in congratulating these students on their dedication, perseverance, and school spirit. Graduates, we would like to take time to recognize everyone that has supported you throughout your high school experience. Parents, grandparents, aunts, uncles, and learning coaches, on behalf of your students, we thank you for all of your years of support for your students. We also thank your teachers and counselors who have also worked hard to help you succeed along the way. Together as a team, we have accomplished so much and look forward to what lies ahead for all of our graduates. Members of the Board of Directors, having met all of the requirements of the Ohio Department of Education and the Board of Directors of Ohio Connections Academy, and on behalf of the faculty of Ohio Connections Academy, I present to you the class of 2021 and recommend that a high school diploma be granted.
Sabrina Abruzzi. Madeline Adamic. Isabella Adams. Taylor Adams. Luca Alderweireld. Alexander Allen. Ariana Allen. Luke Allen. Brady Allison. Fatima Almadauji. Portia Nicole Anderson. Jacqueline Andrews. Catlin Antle. Jasmine Arnold. Adrian Ashmore. Austin Atkinson. Caleb Alt. Caitlin Alt. Reese O'Shea Badgett. Zachary Bailey. McKenna Baker.
Thank you for everything and happy virtual graduation.
Zachary Baker. Vanessa Ball. Bailey Banashek. Cannon Barsakowski. Morgan Bargholt.
Hi, my name is Morgan Bargholt. I've been with OCA for 6 years. I'm currently earning my degree in hospitality. Hope everyone has a great summer.
Cassidy Bathgate. Gwendolyn Beasley. Jack Belcher. Melina Bertolini. Emily Best. Lieutenant Batanis Child.
Congratulations, class of 2021, for making it this far. I'm so proud of everybody. Good job, y'all.
Kylie Bigalki. Asa Biseglia. Lacey Bisheglia. Hope Bischoff. Michael Blankenship. Tristan Blankenship. Elisa Blanton. Kristen Boehner. Eden Bohannon. Savannah Bolander. Raquel Bowling. Ava Bossetti. Aiden Bostick. Catlin Bosworth. Alexandra Bradford. Kirsten Brandon. Brianna Brandstetter. Brendan Brobst. Kylie Brown. Olivia Brown. Madison Bunch. Kalia Burbridge. Shyla Berge.
I would like to give a big thanks to everyone who's helped me along this journey. And even though I was behind, I still did it. Congrats, class of 2021. We did it.
Joseph Burton. Delilah Butts. Lauren Calabresi. Ellie Call. Heather Cameron. Avery Card.
I did it.
Victoria Carden. Courtney Carr. Jillian Carr.
Congrats, class of 2021. I wanted to say a big thank you to my parents and sister for always helping me achieve my dreams.
Alexa Caruso. Cassandra Casto. Sydney Kavanaugh. Elizabeth Chapman. Lydia Chips. Hannah Cifuentes. Josiah Clay. Shandy Coe. Susie Kogar. Abigail Coldren. Rebecca Coleman. Jacob Conkle. Charla Lee Conley. Caitlin Connor. Isaac Corcoran. Persephone Cottrell. Caitlin Craig.
Hi, my name is Caitlin Craig. I attend Connections Academy. I'm a graduate of class of 2021.
Reuben Craig.
Hi, my name is Reuben Craig, and I'm graduating from Connections Academy in this year of 2021, and Pickaway Ross, CTC.
Alexander Kramer. Caden Crane. Brooke Cremens. Jade Kreitz. Haley Crump. Travis Davidson. Amelie Delanuez. Melena Dean. Michaela Dirth. Sarah Decker. Haley DeGood. Quinn Dellinger. Hannah Delzingo. Victoria Dexter. Dylan Dixon. Grace Dodd. Miley Dorsum. Isabella Durr. Brannon Dyer.
Hi everyone, congratulations to all of my fellow peers. I plan on attending the University of Cincinnati and plan on double majoring into psychology and neurobiology. Best of luck to you all.
Taylor Dyer. Colson Elliott. Sebastian Engelhaupt. Logan Irwin. Justin Estridge. Annalise Everett. Celeste Farst. Isaac Balleur. Sydney Fields. Trey Fisher. Tyler Fisher. Kirsten Fitch. Hannah Ford. Ava Forrest. Jeremiah Fout. Ian Wolfgang Frankenhauser.
I'd like to thank my family and teachers. I'll be attending the University of Akron for a degree in cybersecurity.
Desmond Fryson. Ladarius Gaines. Brittany Gant. Olivia Garcia. Daniel Garcia. Cameron Gardner. Maylee Gaster. Shannon Gates. Abigail Gearhart. Monica Geyser. Frista Gibbons.
Go. Jump up and down like you're happy that you're graduating.
Caitlin Gilland. Cheyenne Jin. Gregory Gleason.
Hi, I'm Gregory Gleason. I am a senior at Ohio Connections Academy, class of 2021. I live in Portsmouth, Ohio.
James Glenn. Austin Gotchnur. Mena Gohar. Kaylee Gagner.
Hi, my name is Kaylee Gagner, and I wanted to say thank you to all the teachers, family, and friends that helped me get to this point. I will be forever thankful for you guys.
Samantha Goody. Khadija Gore. Grace Gorham. Hallie Goski. Stephanie Gucci. Chellen Graham. Ayana Grant. Sean Gray. Jacob Green. Ricky Green. Thomas Gunther. Julianne Gum. Janaea Hackney. Jaden Hare. Najida Hall. Isaac Haller. Mackenzie Hammock. Brianna Hampton. Abigail Hardy. Hassan Harris. Dylan Hart. Madison Hart. Dana Hartman. Kiara Hawk. Samantha Heath. Joseph Herber. Caitlin Hicks. Zoe Lynn Hicks. Garrett Hilty. Caleb Hines. Michaela Hooper. William House. Kaylee Howard. Graham Ranko. Brianna Hughes. Samantha Hurst. Amanda Inskeep. Mason Isley. Devin Eisen. Josie Jakovich. Haley Jackson. Carly Jackson.
Hi, I'm Carly Jackson. I would like to thank God and my family for all their love and support. Class of 2021, we did it.
Christopher Jansiga. Kendall Jekyll.
Hey guys, I just wanted to say thank you to everybody at OCA for being so amazing, and thank you to my family for guiding me along the way. Congrats, class of 2021.
Isis Johnson. Trevor Johnson. Abigail Johnston. Lauren Johnston. Carson Jones. Lindsay Jones. Morgan Judd. Isaiah Keller. Aiden Kemp. Amaya Kennedy. Chloe Kidder. Tristan Cook. Kira Coma. Heather Crack.
Charissa Holmes. She didn't get to walk the stage. She's not going to, so I'm walking it for her.
Nicholas Coons. Connor Kuntz. Abigail Kyle. Heather Ladd. Logan Lambert. Aaron Lammers. Jade Lampkins. Brooklyn Lanter. Shade Lee. Catlin Leith.
Thank you to all of my friends and family who have encouraged me and supported me through high school.
Christopher Lemasters. Talissa Leslie. Peter Lenardos. Joseph Linneberry. Jamie Litton. Daniel Long. Haley Losey. Sophia Luza. Olivia Likens. Macy Lynch. Isaiah Lind. Ralph Maple. Evelyn Markert. Kumiko Marquez. Madison Marshall. Zachary Marshall. Simon Madison. Garrett May. Danielle McAdams. Courtney McGarvey. Logan McKee. Christopher McMahon. Jacob Mead. Monet Meadows. Samuel Meeks. Amalia Mendez Giron. Autumn Merrill.
I can't believe it. The last day is finally here. I'm so excited. Just thanks to everybody who supported me along the way. I love my family, love everybody, and good riddance.
Cora Metz. Allison Metzger. Tristan Michalek. Sophia Mickens. Jessica Middleton. Kara Milhoen. Luna Miller. Ramsey Miller. Robert Miller. Russell Miller. Sarah Miller. Eden Mills. Aisley Minor. Tessa Miracle, Bella Montiel, Caitlin Moody, Brianna Moore, Emmeline Moore, Kylie Moran, Matthew Maroney, Grace Morrison, Christopher Motley, Emily Murphy, Ian Murphy, Juliana Myers,
Did it. I'm finally graduating. Thank you to all the teachers who have helped me through the years. I really appreciate it.
Giuliano Myers, Caitlin Myers, Ryan Myers, Mercedes Nance, Kylie Nash, Hannah Neal, Austin Neff, Jacob Nelson, Leah Newdigate, Ashlyn Nyman, Samantha Huntington Scott Nichols, Ryan Nims, John Duncan Nordholt, Andrew Noxon, Shanley O'Boyle, Cole Ochoa, Tian Oglesby,
Well, we finally made it, Mom. We see what God has next for us in store. Love you. Thanks for all your support and help. Grandma, too.
Trinity Olson, Viralina Olson, Maxwell Onyak, Holly Osborne,
I just want to thank my family for all the support that they've given me over the last few years. It means a lot, so thank you.
Richard Osborne, Charlize Ousley. Clayton Parker. Samuel Parker. Ashanti Party. Angela Pollock. Eric Paxson.
Hi everybody. I just wanted to thank all of my teachers and my family for helping me get to this moment.
Shayla Pegram.
Hello, my name is Shayla Pegram, class of 2021.
Kevin Parrott. Luke Peterson. Jared Phillips. Juliana Phillips. Kelly Plock. Danielle Popek. Stefan Popek. Nathaniel Prather. Jason Priest. Christian Primer. Alexander Prophet. Hannah Pruitt. Ladisha Pyle. Taylor Rachel. Jasmine Ragland. Ethan Ramsey. Faith Ramsey. Nicholas Reed. Victoria Reed. Brianna Reffett. Ashley Reynolds. Andrew Reinhardt. Christian Richards. Sydney Ryder. Kendra Riggs.
And for everyone to know, never give up on your dreams. Nothing's impossible. You just gotta work for it.
Aiden Riley. Isabella Ritchie. Tristan Roach. Sarah Robbins. Randy Roberson. Melody Robitaille. Landon Rose. Samuel Routson. Liam Rowan. Shalia Rowland. Kaylee Rucker. Leah Runkle. Richard Russell. Megan Ruth. Christian Shack. Zachary Shantz. David Schilling. Rachel Schrader. Ashley Schusler. Olivia Senthal. Thalia Serrano. Emily Shaw.
I'm about to graduate and I don't know what my aptitude is, so let's see what this says. Sounds about right.
Barry Shannon. Sueda Shire. Jacob Schneider. Natalie Short. Dashinda Simmons. Brooke Simpson. Madison Sizemore. Storm Sledge. Sarah Smith. Jason Smosny. Senia Snyder. Casey Spangler. Macy Spencer. Brian Spin. Taylor Stevens. Diamond Still. Bella Streets. Madeline Sullivan. Chanel Summers. Jack Swagger. Wilma Marie Sweet. Alexis Sky Tackett. Ezekiel Taylor. Danny Thomas. Brandon Thompson. Claire Thompson. Jack Thompson. Nicholas Tom Canny. Rosa Tuil. Robert Turk. Elizabeth Tutak. Isaac Tuttle Catherine. Aaron Vale. Emma Van Hoos. Emma Vance. Madison Varney. Sophia Veniti. Carrie Vermillion. Aaron Vincent. Autumn von Stettena. Mason Waldrop. Olivia Wall. Everett Wallace. Karis Walls. Alexis Ward. Daniel Ware. Allison Webb. Chloe Westfall. Emma Wheeler.
I want to thank my mother and father who have been very supportive of me throughout my education. I also want to thank one more person who's been monumental to my success. Me.
Krista Whitted. Cade Williams. Evan Williams. Raymond Williams. Samantha Williams. Terrence Williams. Jalen Williamson. Paige Williamson. Amelia Wolt. Marissa Wolfgram. Nicholas Woodlock.
Let's go!
Ariana Woolwine. Bailey Young. Darius Youngblood. Alexis Yonker.
Good afternoon. My name is Reka Monacal. I'm the Director of Special Education at Ohio Connections Academy. Now that every graduate has had their moment in the spotlight, it's time to conclude today's ceremony. If you're not able to pick up your diploma in person, they will be mailed out to you via certified mail next week. The academic regalia that you wear today is very symbolic. From the mortarboard to the black gown to the tassel and fringes, they've all become known as signs of distinction. Our fascination with fringes and tassels can be traced back to the Egyptian pharaohs, where archaeologists were able to dig up simple fringes and tassels. Over the centuries, artisans worked their magic in silk and wool throughout ancient Greece, Persia, Rome, the Orient, Italy, and England. However, it was in France in the 18th century that tassels reached their pinnacle of elegance and became an overt symbol of wealth, power, prestige, and style. So it is today that the tassel is a symbol of prestige of earning a diploma. The moving of the tassel from one side of the mortarboard to the other signifies your transition from candidate to graduate and your fellowship with those who have already achieved this level of distinction. Ohio Connections Academy 2021 graduates, please move the tassel on your mortarboard from the right side to the left side. And with that, congratulations. You have become Ohio Connections Academy Class of 2021.